Hi, welcome to another Movement of the Day post. Your mod for today I am referring to as the Heckin neck hacks for your Heckin neck pains. It's actually going to be in two posts because there are two different ways in which our neck pain could present. So your neck mobilization could be affected in the forward and backward movement, or it could be rotation and sideways. So today in post one, we're going to talk about the neck extension and provide a little traction. Don't worry that we're talking about the cervical spine, because had you been diagnosed with an injury or something more serious like some spinal degeneration or compression with the disc, or whether your neck pain is simply due to having slept wrong last night or some more chronic tightness or knots in the back, we're using the exact same cue, which is these movements should feel good. If it doesn't feel good, we stop, we adjust, we tweak, we try the next exercise, we move on. So had you been diagnosed with something more serious, most likely you would have seen a therapist, a physical therapist, or a chiropractor. Most likely they would have prescribed some of these same types of movements for you to do on your own. So let's get started with the hack, which is using towels, and towels of various sizes. So I have a few here to show you. The first one is a big bath towel. I've coiled it. You can use a rubber band to hold on to the coil at different spots, or use a masking tape if you'd like. And then I have smaller hand towel, and then I have a dish towel or tea towel. Now the different sizes and weights have its benefits. I like to keep the tea towel size at my desk because you can fold it and tuck it away and have it available. So we'll start with the big towel. You want to think of this as progressions, meaning the thicker the towel, the lower the progression. So if you have a very stiff neck, then you want to start with a bigger plush one. Also, this is one of the few times where we take advantage of being seated in our office chair. So if your office chair is like mine, the backrest will end below your shoulders. That way you can take advantage of leaning back. So we'll take our first towel. And if you don't have a towel and you want to do this, don't worry about it. You can try using your necktie, or a belt strap, or, oh, I touched my face. Belt strap, yoga strap, exercise band. I'm sure you'll find something that can work. So we'll take the thick towel here. Get your hair out of the way if that's an issue for you too. And we're going to hold on to the ends of the towel in front just as a counterweight, not to yank on it. So we'll lean back, and as we lean back, we're going to extend our neck, look towards the ceiling, and you're not trying to go as far as you possibly can. You're just trying to go a little bit further to find your range of motion each time. And we're only needing to do that about 5 times, and then after that you can move on to the other exercises, but you can repeat these throughout the day. The other way you can hold the towel is to raise your elbows up as you extend back, and that will help you find some additional angles and tensions that feel good to you. Also pay attention to any sort of radiating sensations that go into your shoulders and arms. Those are all cues for things to look into. So next we'll do the traction for the neck. So I like to take the opposite corners and twist it this way. That way I get maximum length out of this. And instead of putting it in the middle of the back, we're now going to put this towel on the base of our skull. So in order to find a little bit room there, extra room there, we'll keep our chin tucked, but we'll slightly lower our forehead. But our arms are going to come up and pull up, and this is our traction. So you're pulling up as if you want to create a little headband. And again, you could play with the tension. You could play with different weights. So the thinner the fabric is, the more deeply you could get into the base and get a deeper grip as you provide the traction. And that will provide a gentle release, create a little bit more room between the discs. So all that being said, unless you've been diagnosed with a injury or spinal issue, most of these issues that we experience with the tension and the neck pains is due to poor posture. So if you remain in good posture or work on your posture throughout the day, the less need you will have for some of these exercises. However, that sounds like a lecture and I will stop. I don't listen to me either. So this is Jen signing off, reminding you to start where you are, do what you can, use what you have, and move something.